I don't think Shedeur is responsible for any of it of how the NFL has treated him. I really don't. I don't, because it's been so many dudes that have came out of college with character problems.
Yeah.
Shedeur didn't have that. Whoever your dad is, Shedeur didn't have that. But the way they played on the football field is where they got drafted. Mm-hmm. If you are a first-round talent, you are going to get drafted in the first round. If you are a second-round talent, you're going in the second round. Nobody has been treated like Shedeur. And we're always touching on something here and there, like he's a bad kid.
But and I'm playing devil's advocate, though the devil needs no advocate. Are character problems and distractions the same thing? Meaning this, Tim Tebow didn't have character problems, but Tim Tebow is a distraction because he was Tim Tebow. I don't believe Colin Kaepernick had character problems, depending on where you fall on the ledger in regards to him kneeling, though a former Green Beret did in fact tell him to kneel. Depending on where you fall on that, I don't think Colin Kaepernick had character problems, but Colin Kaepernick was indeed a distraction. I don't believe Michael Sam had character problems. For those who've watched the league long enough to know that, 2013 Rams took him as an undrafted player, though he was the SEC Defensive Player of the Year. I don't think Michael Sam had character problems, but Michael Sam was a distraction. I don't think Carl Nassib had character problems, but you could suggest that Carl Nassib within the locker room was a distraction. So though Shedeur obviously doesn't have character problems, that last name Sanders, whether we like it or not, could indeed make him a distraction to some organizations.
All them names that you saying wasn't playing like Shedeur Sanders. Tim Tebow is probably the only one that in college, like, dominated in college and played that way. But other than that, Michael Sam and Carl Nass, they wasn't playing like Shedeur. This dude was a first-round pick. Mm-hmm. And where did Tim Tebow end up going? In the first round.
Johnny Manziel.
You know what I'm saying? Johnny Manziel, all the distractions. He went in the first round. That's why I'm saying there has not been a player treated like Shedeur, man. And it's crazy because he doesn't have any of them character problems. You know what I'm saying? And if you are a coach and all that type of stuff, and you looking at Shedeur and you like, man, especially right now being in Cleveland, if we really keeping it a buck, Shedeur Sanders has done everything right since he's been in Cleveland.
So picking him in the 5th round has allowed them to have him throw to like the maintenance man. It's allowed them to take forever to move him up to QB2. It's allowed them to just do whatever they're doing, which is not really development, if we're being honest, right? I don't care what Mary Kate said. I don't care what Tony Grossi said. I don't care what none of them say. We know that Shedeur Sanders, from the 2 years he was in college and just overall the type of